Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with 2B Hero X episode number 19 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we we uh, we are in a situation where everything has been caught up to where we left off. Basically, Big Johnny has gone out of control, and Queen Xian, they're already coming here. We saw that before. We have the others over here as well. Like Ghostblade, Lolly, and all that. So that's the current situation. And we got a little bit more information about Vortex. Not that much because he ended up getting involved in that airplane crash, and Little Johnny never ended up getting the answer to his question, like did he do anything to his dad, and all that stuff. So that happened. It was also revealed that, which was pretty obvious to me at least, that Queen's father is the guy doing the research on here, and Mickey is also someone who is in on this. So that was revealed properly. Then what else? um yeah, and then a little bit more context on Ghostblade. Obviously we now know, like, Ghostblade is the one who took out um Little Johnny's father, Sheng. So a little bit more, like, context on what Little Johnny was thinking while he was in the car with him, all that stuff. It was like an episode which kind of tied up a lot of like loose ends and properly established the whole situation. Now let's see what happens today. I guess we'll probably get into the main story. We'll probably have to stop Big Johnny. And yeah, let's see what happens. So let's begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Think it whichever is a preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Right. So yeah, this is obviously DJ Shindig's a whole, like, illusion thing. Oh boy. And he's transforming. Oh no, wait, what? Oh wait, did what? Okay. Breaking the balance. All right. Oh right. So yeah, Queen is obviously coming. Where's Lucky Chan? Oh, there you go. Well, nope, they're already there. Oh wait, so this will happen. Okay. Oh, so I thought Johnny's transformation happens immediately after that. Hmm. Wait, didn't they mention that Little John is, sorry, Big John is missing? Past experiences. Spotlight organization. Hmm. Ghostblade. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh yeah, he's used to butchering. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's like, wait a minute. Because the cuts matches his memories of when his father died. So he's like, wait, was that Ghostblade? Damn, yeah, you just bruh. Get it done. Oh my god. Damn. Hmm, interesting. Right, so something happens after this which makes Johnny transform again. So I'm guessing it's something related to the spaceship that makes him transform. Let's see. Oh, right. Main beam. Hmm. Japan. Yeah. Right. Right. Transfer complete 100%. Oh, nice. Super glue. Right. Hmm. Can instant. Oh yeah, because of her suit. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Hmm. Damn. Well. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. What? Oh. Right. Okay. So. Hmm. Oh, cosplay. Hmm. Oh. Well, I was gonna say, like, Big Johnny is. if they get to know. He's trying to find something. Oh God! Hey! Hmm. He's like, okay, I don't want to leave this place, but fine. Damn, it's quite deep. Hmm. Oh boy, this is not good. Right. Oh. Hmm. Isolating subjectivity in motion. I see. So he's saying like, yeah, we scientists will have a better grasp on this whole situation, which can help us stabilize. Yeah, why is it making noise? Oh, is there something here? Oh no. Oh, what? Oh God. Oh, he told him. Ethics used his own powers to research and breed man. What? Right. He's like, oh, it's him. Good lord. Assassination mission. Ah. Oh. Well. Nah, nah. This is his home. He knows this place properly. Damn. He realized, bro. Well, I doubt he realized you're trying to kill him, but he realizes he's there. Yeah. Okay. So from one of these, I guess Big Johnny came out of. Yeah, I think. The hell? So dark. Well, one is beside you. Oh, wait, they're already there. Right. Oh no, wait, that's Esol. Oh, I thought that was an alien or something. Never mind. Wow, Rock even sent Esol here? Like, what is wrong with you? You already sent one person. He was like making extra sure. Oh lord. Damn, it's been a long time we've seen Esol. Wow, so almost all the heroes are here except Ling Ling. Oh. Yeah, so he was like, I need to make extra sure. Go. Hidden story. Bro. Oh. Oh, what the? Oh! Axe! Oh! Okay! Oh, he's trying to. Oh my god. Yeah, Esol is very strong. Oh! Lin here as well. Everyone is here. Wait, what's going on? Okay, I'm so confused. Why is. Oh, because he's from. Yeah, trust won't work on him. Right, what's his name? God damn it. Shan sent him so to take these guys out because it's basically like the three different CEOs like just beefing amongst each other at this point, and the commission, I guess. Good lord, not sorry, four CEOs, four C's, right? Yeah. Like, except the heroes that have not been introduced, the two heroes, the dog and the purple hair guy, everyone is here. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting everyone to suddenly start appearing over here. Like Isol and Lingli was just a complete surprise to me. I wasn't expecting that. Um. Oh no, that's not Lingli. That's nice. Oh wait. I'm forgetting. Wait. Stop. Because I think wait, when did Lingli become nice? Which year was it? I need to go and check that and compare this with that because yeah, this is not Lingli. Okay, wait. All right. Okay, you know what? It just clocked in my head now. Like because let me know in the comments, or I'll probably go back and recheck the date, like which year it was that Lingli became nice, because I think currently Nice is still the hero. He hasn't taken his own life, you know. So like everything that we see with like Lingling becoming nice and all that happens later. And if that is the case, would that also mean that this is the old Isol? No, no. Wait. Okay, I'm getting mixed. I'm mixing up everything now. Ah, yeah, I need to go and check the dates. Otherwise, it's going to be very confusing. Like, I need to check two dates. No, three dates. Obviously, the current date that is going on here, which year this is, which year Linley took the nicest place as the hero, and which year Isol became. Oh no, okay, so no, Isol. Yeah, this okay. Scratch that. This is the new Isol, because obviously the new Isol, that is Yancho, became the Isol, the new Isol, when Lucky Shan was with doing the concert. That has already happened. You know, that concert where Yancho, uh, where Yancho wanted to go with that girl. I forgot her name. What was her name? Jia or something like that. And like Jia was there in the concert alone, like watching the concert, like listening to the concert. And that was Lucky Shan's concert. That is the same concert where Lucky Shan, I think, said everything, like, oh, like the truth. That part. So that is connected to that. That is the same day where Isol was fighting. The old Isol was fighting Yancho, and then obviously after that Rock took the position. Rock, yeah. So this is the new Isol, obviously, so that's pretty much confirmed. But I need to check which year was it that Nice was, like, like Lingli became Nice, and when which year that was. If that is before this, then this is Lingli, but I don't think so. I think this is after, right? Like after this happens, that whole Lingli arc. So I need to check. If that is the case, and if this is Nice, not Lingli, that would answer a lot of questions. Because like when I saw him in front of us, I was like, oh wait, and then I was like, damn, his way he was talking is a bit weird, you know. But then I realized, now I'm realizing that it might just be because that is not Lingli, like because Lingli still hasn't become, um, still hasn't become a hero here. I need to check, Um, wait, which year is this? This episode, the current episode that is going on. Which year is this? Yeah, I need to check which year this is. Which year, like, Ling Ling became the hero. I need to check those two, and everything will make sense. Anyways, whatever it is, all the heroes are here. Basically, like most of them. Like only the two who we haven't been introduced to are not here. Because Queen and Lucky Shan's also coming. Oh, X is also not here, I guess. So right. So basically, like everyone is here now. All the different CEOs, it seems like they're like all like beefing against each other. Basically, like different of like different, like yeah. all the like different CEOs have like the different like whole thing, because Rock is going in his own direction. It's like, oh, we have to, like, yeah, we have to do our own thing. um and not only that, he even suspected that Ghostblade is going to not listen to him, so he sent Isol as well. So, can you imagine, like, sending your subordinate to do something and then sending another subordinate to keep an eye on him? That is crazy, man. Great loyalty you have your group. Good lord. If you need if you're sending someone to do a job and you need someone else to keep an eye on that person to so see that if he's doing that, that is insane. Right. Anyways, good god, all these CEOs are absolute ass. Like, I hope at the end of this show, obviously, like after season 2, like when season 2 is going to come out, when the tournament is going to happen and all that, after season 2, I hope like all the CEOs who are this garbage, all of them get justice served to them. They all need to go to prison. Like at least for 20 years, more than that, hopefully. Like, good lord. Especially Rock and Mickey. These two freaking, like, Mickey's a snake. I want to smack him in the face whenever I see his face. Absolute annoying little piece of. And then we have Rock. This another freaking garbage. Right. We still haven't seen Shan, right? Treatment Company's leader. We still haven't seen him that much, so we don't really know what type of sneaky ass thing he's doing. Zach, we don't even know that much about him. We've just seen him a little bit, so we don't even know what type of person he's like. He's probably also garbage. I don't know. I feel like like all the CEOs are probably completely garbage in their own way. So yeah, all of these CEOs needs to go. Hopefully that happens later. Good God. Anyways, yeah. So there you go. Yeah, you know what? I think that is nice. Even if I'm not confirmed about the year, I need to go and recheck the year. I'm pretty sure that is nice, the original nice. The reason behind it is because after Nice died, when Ling Li took Nice's place, um, most of the things that Ling Li did wasn't really that significant, because obviously he was playing a part. So in no way would they send Ling Li here in such an important mission, like who is acting as Nice. In no way they would do that. So even if I still haven't confirmed the date of when that happened and when this is happening, you know the fact that Nice is here and Nice was sent to such an important mission here tells me that, yeah, this is Nice. So Ling Li's story happens after this, and this is like the original Nice. Yeah, let's see. Let's wait and see. Okay. Right, so today's episode, quite a few things happen. First and foremost, obviously, I thought that what was going to happen was like the whole DJ Shindig situation. Ghostblade takes out DJ Shindig, but Little Johnny kind of like like succumbs to the emotions, and Big Johnny becomes big. And fast forward, we see Queen and Lucky Shan coming in, and Big Johnny going on a rampage. I thought that's what's happening, or that's what's going to happen. No, turns out nothing happens then. So, like, yeah, like Big Johnny was almost in the verge of transforming, but he didn't transform because like Little Johnny went unconscious, and so that's that. Like they were then taken care of. Everything happens, and then after that, we see Queen is getting ready on to get to the vacation. So that happens after, you know so the transformation still hasn't happened, because the transformation is going to happen after this, because now I'm assuming currently when all of these shenanigans are going on, Queen and Lucky Shannon are en route. So if you remember in Queen's story, when they were en route with on the in the inside the car, that's when this commotion happened, where Big Johnny came out and they suddenly were like, what the hell is that? you know so this is going to happen now. The transformation is going to happen now in this whole commotion chaos that is ongoing. you know. Right. But anyways, so yeah, so they unconscious, wake up the next day, and the next day we see Queen getting ready, and Queen calls Lucky Xian and is like, "Oh, I'm going on a vacation," and I'm guessing she's like, "You come with me as well," and, all that stuff happening. Um, then after that, we see a little bit of Ghostblade interacting with Nono. Not really, because Nono was like, "Oh, why are you cutting like that?" He's like cutting like this. He's cutting vegetables like this, like this, like a butcher, because that's how he does it. So Nono shows him, and he does it very well. After that, you see, right? Anyways, and then they continue on their journey, and this is where we get to know that yeah, Ghostblade is given a mission which is to assassinate uh, Little Johnny and Big John. That is the mission. So right. So that's that. Okay, you know what? Let me just read this part where Rock calls him. Just a minute. Okay, it is me. Here we go. Your performance lightness wasn't bad, but I heard you were behaving a bit abnormally. Calling would specifically remind you that there are many people following along the mission. You must keep everything hidden. Yeah. Spaceship's internal structure is complex. It'll be a good environment to get it done. We just take out these two. Right. Don't let tragedy strike another time. Okay, and then we are like in going towards the spaceship. All that stuff is happening. Professor is like, all right, so basically, there's won't be enough signal and everything. As we are going down, he tells Lolly to stay up and take care of the transmission or something like that. He said. At first, she was like, "Oh, my father is trusting me with a job," and then she's like, "Wait a minute, what the job that you're giving me means I have to stay outside. So you're deliberately doing it, so that I don't have to go in." And he's like, obviously, like like later on, Nono comes in and she's like, "Your father is concerned about you. You didn't think it would go this bad." The whole DJ Shindig situation probably rattled him, and he's like now concerned. So like all that stuff she tells. Then Lolly gives her the transmitter, the extra special transmitter, like extra strong transmitter that will help her, um, like go and help her out when she needs. Okay. Then inside the spaceship, yeah, Big Johnny goes on an adventure. Well, this is home, so I guess right. So Little Johnny, Big Johnny falls down the hole. Ghostblade goes in, and Ghostblade is like ready with his knife. You know. Okay. Here we get another like separate conversation, which is very interesting. Professor Lou is talking to Nono, and according to him, he's like saying that this is very important. This is going to change like the future because, like, as he says, that the whole fear, the trust, this whole thing is obviously something that is very overwhelmingly strong. So if we are able to find something that is able to shed more light into that and control it, because obviously, as we got to know, the material that this alien spaceship is made of is able to repel trust and fear, which is the suit that Lolly's suit is made of. The material that Lolly's suit is made of. So Professor Lou is like, if we are able to find out something here and we find out a way to control fear and trust, it'll help us come more in control of fear and trust, which will make them like which will at least have like we will at least have something regulating these two cannot just go out of control and everything. And I think he's not wrong actually, because just think about it. Trust and fear is such a thing which is so dangerous that, like, yeah, like obviously trust is something that, is the heroes use in something good. But even if it is something good, there should be something that is keeping an eye on these things, like regulating these things, because, like, if left alone, something good can, it'll take a matter of seconds for something good to be exploited. Like what is happening, the freaking CEOs. Obviously, these are all heroes, but these heroes are all dependent on people trust value, and these CEOs are in charge of marketing these heroes, showing them to the world and everything. They're basically the puppet masters. So the common people think that, oh, the heroes are amazing, they're doing it for us and everything, but these freaking CEOs are just controlling them from the background and making them do whatever the hell they want them to do, playing their own dirty political games and everything. So even if it is something positive that these power is being used for, there should always be a regulatory body to keep an eye on it, which is missing here, because how powerful trust and fear is. So Professor Liu is telling that if we find something, some kind of a breakthrough here, then we will have more control on trust and fear, which will help to keep these guys in check. Like, they cannot do, like they cannot go out of bounds, and like all these CEOs, they won't be able to do that much. And obviously he's not directly telling it, but he kind of like implied that, something like that. Let me read this part. Okay, would this really make the world a better place? Okay, so he says, be trust or fear. Things currently change depending on people's subjective judgments. There you go. And people's natures often cannot withstand challenges. Even with the commission's management, in the end, tragedies like G0 will just happen again and again. Therefore, only by isolating subjectivity and emotions and using objective and rational science to control these powers will bring long-term peace to the world. Yeah, and I agree with him. Because these CEOs are going too crazy. That's literally what he was saying. He's like, different people, like, like people change, and like, like a lot of things might change from here. Things might always, like, like things are okay. Even the commission is trying, like, kind of controlling everything, but tragedy might happen. So there's no harm in finding something that will help us exercise more control on trust and fear, because otherwise these two things are getting too powerful. Like, trust is something good, but at the same time they can be misused. So whatever it is, one thing, or like, should not ever be, even if it is good, should never be let to such a degree that it becomes extremely powerful. So there should always be something that keeps an eye, like a regulatory body that keeps an eye on these things, which has a possibility of getting too powerful and kind of going into the wrong direction. So he's like, this will help, because we'll have a better understanding of what trust and fear is, and we can do stuff, we can control it, we can keep an eye on it. Okay, anyways. And then the whole like the beeping sound starts. They're like, what the hell is going on? Then we get to see little Johnny, big Johnny over there. Okay, so Ghostblade is like with his knife ready, and here we get a little bit of flashback. So, oh wait, here's another thing. Like I said, a few moments ago I was saying, like, I need to go and recheck Ling Li, when Ling Li became a hero. The year and this year. Another big, like, clue as to that. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is not Ling Li. Ling Li's arc happens way later after that. Is one of the biggest proofs is here. You see this scene where Rock is standing and telling Ghostblade about his mission. There is Mr. Stand. I think that was his name, right? I forgot his name. The guy who just stands. His statue is there. If you remember, that statue toppled, and Lingley was there to, like, that whole arc. Lingley was involved in that. That statue toppled, it got destroyed and everything. The fact that the statue is still here standing means this is happening before that. So there you go. Okay. Anyways, right. So okay, I'm gonna read this section. What Rock tells Ghostblade. Do you remember Shang from 17 years ago? He ignored ethics and used his own powers to research and breed man-made life. Okay, what the hell does that mean? I don't understand this part. What did he do? Breed man-made life? Okay, so he made a life? Like what? He also defeated the hero Vortex, the X at that time. There you go. And that's why he became X for a moment, I guess. Luckily, you ended him before he could cause any greater trouble, which is the assassination. But unfortunately, Shen told his child how to tame this monster. He even became a hero in the hearts of these mommy fans. This is a mission that not only that you did not finish completely. As a public figure, it's very hard to find an okay, whatever, bro. Yeah, he then says like, oh, you have to do this and that. Okay. So he said Sheng made man-made life. I'm guessing he's talking about what's his name? Big Johnny? But I'm getting confused. Isn't Big Johnny supposed to be someone from the alien spaceship? Why is he saying that he made man-made life? Or is he talking about something else, not Big Johnny? I think he's talking about Big Johnny. But isn't Big Johnny supposed to be, or is it not? Or I just assumed that Big Johnny is supposed to be like an alien. He came from the alien spaceship. No, I'm pretty sure he came from the alien spaceship, because you can see in today's episode he like knows the whole spaceship. He's going around and like doing his own thing, and like he's like pressing buttons and everything to go deeper in. Like he knows the spaceship well. So I think, wait a minute. I think there's a possibility like Sheng lied. Okay, so I think this is probably what happened. Sheng found Big Johnny in the spaceship and he kept it hidden. He didn't want the world to know that it was from the alien spaceship, because as we know, otherwise it's going to get experimented upon and all that. So he probably said something like, I made this or something like that, and that's why people think that he made a man-made life, which is not the truth. Like, because Big Johnny is supposed to be from the alien spaceship, he didn't make Big Johnny. Big Johnny was dead. Because if you remember, in that episode where we saw Sheng for the first time, there was a scene at the very beginning where Sheng was going inside the spaceship and looking around, and some creature comes and jumps towards him. That was Big Johnny. He found Big Johnny over there. But then Rock is saying here that he made man-made life. So that's why I'm thinking maybe he lied. He lied, that obviously, because he has to say something. Because if people see Big Johnny, they'll be like, what type of creature is this? Where did you find it and everything? He cannot say that, oh, I found it in a spaceship. So instead of saying that he found it in the spaceship, it's an alien, he probably said something like, oh, I made this with my own power. Because he can heal and everything. He probably made some kind of a like story up like that, and said that, oh, I created this. And that's what Rock was mentioning here, I think. That man-made life or something. Again, I might be completely wrong. Maybe it's something else is going on that hasn't been revealed. But I think that's what's happening. There's a possibility. Anyways, let's wait and see. I'm sure they'll explain and elaborate properly later on. But anyways, main thing is he orders Ghostblade to go and take out Big Johnny and Little Johnny. And now, like, you can see Ghostblade is like with Little Johnny and Big Johnny, and they go deeper inside, and that is where Ethel comes in, because Rock was like, I don't trust him. Yeah, there we go. Ethel is like, we'll bury Ghostblade along with them. That when we will have a fewer opponent in the ranking tournament. Oh my god. Anyways, they start fighting and everything. Like Big Johnny gets caught by the net, the electrical net. Um, Ethel is overpowering. Ghostblade, but he's still keeping his whole like thing. Then we suddenly meet Nice, and then Nice is suddenly like, when I'm done with you, I'll be on my way to kill all of them. Right, so Nice tries to attack, but then comes in Lolly. Obviously, Trust will not work on Lollies because of her, like, thing. Right, right. And that's where it ended. Right. So, mm, yeah, a lot of things are happening at the same time. Let's see. Now, obviously, I think everyone can kind of guess what's going to happen. Big John is going to transform here, and Queen and Lucky Shan will be on their way on the car. We saw that. So Queen will probably come in, and So right. So like, god damn it, so many things are happening. Rock is doing his own nonsense. You know. Um, Professor Luo is like, has his own goal of like, taking understanding more about the alien spaceship and all that. Um, then we have who else do we have? Um, like here's the thing. I'm like, so Treatment Group CEO, what's his name? Shin, right? Shund or whatever. He sent Nice over here. Why? I don't understand that. Why did he send Nice over here? Like, I can understand Rock sending Esol over here. I can understand he wants to make sure that Ghostblade does his job. If not, he's like, yeah, take him out as well. That's why he's doing it. I understand that. Why the hell is Nice here? That's the part I don't understand. Like, hmm. You know what? Let's wait. Let's wait and see. Right. And yeah, and there you go. That's what happened. So a lot of things are happening. When Queen will come in, which will probably be next episode or maybe the episode after that, I don't know. Like, we'll probably get to see a huge shift in power balance, because for now Esol is the strongest, I think, currently here. Like, Ghostblade is strong, but Ghostblade's power lies more on stealth situations. Like, he's like an assassin. If an assassin is asked to fight one versus one, he cannot do anything. You know, Esol is more like fighting in whoever's in front of you, like directly. So he's a very bad matchup against Ghostblade. Yeah, if Ghostblade was like doing this in an assassin way, like, keeping out of sight, he could probably like assassinate Esol, or maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea, but there would be a chance at least. But here, there's no chance. He's like literally in front of him, so Esol is going to be overwhelming him, as we see. As for Little Johnny, he cannot really do anything unless and until, I guess, Big Johnny transforms or something. I'm not really sure, because I don't think I've ever seen him fight. Have I? I don't think I've seen him fight ever. I don't even know what he does. Like, so that's that. But I think if Big Johnny transforms, he's a force to be reckoned with. Like, he's going to like easily just overwhelm Esol completely. Just one smack and he's out, probably. Probably won't be that easy, but still, you saw what happened in his fight against Vortex. Vortex was an X, and he couldn't do anything to him. So Big Johnny, when he transforms, he's crazy. Lolly is pretty strong because of the whole gimmick that she has, that trust won't work on her. So in that sense, Lolly's pretty damn strong. She can probably handle Nice, in my opinion, on her own. As for the others, which is Lucky Xian and Queen, as they're coming here, that's why I'm saying, like, I think when Queen is going to get involved in this, the whole power dynamic is going to change completely, because Queen will overwhelm the battlefield with her power. Like, she can literally just like impose rules on others. Like, that's crazy. So right. Let's see. Let's wait and see. I do hope, like, because what episode is this? Episode 19, right? I do hope, like, before the ending of this season, we get to see X at least once more. Like, come on, it's been so long. We don't even know anything about him and everything. So I want to see X once more again. Like, hopefully, towards the end. I don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully we get to see X again. So yeah, anyways, I'll end it here. It ended in a very, like a very crazy type of a moment. So next episode, we'll see how this rolls. So that is it. Thanks for watching. This was my reaction to be Hero X, episode 19. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below. Anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of To Be Hero X. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.